Good evening, everybody. Brother Ed coming to you once again this evening from Louisville, Kentucky, with American Stealth and the news you can use. At this point, I really don't have any news other than what you are likely already aware of to report, other than what's currently going on with me. My best friend, John, who is currently in Oklahoma, is going to be coming and staying for an undetermined period of time at this point, because at this point anyway, right now, he seems to see the gravity of the situation. How long that will necessarily last, I don't know. He's kind of flighty where that kind of thing is concerned. So he may be staying for a little while. He may be staying for just a few days because Maurice and I both smoke and he doesn't. And it may not take more than a few days for that to get to him and him to decide that he's going to come up with some alternate plan of action. But at this point, he is considering, at least, bringing a friend of his and either staying with us until we may have to all bug out together, which Maurice has already said he's not going to. So that's, at least I know ahead of time. I don't have to worry about him. He'll just do whatever he's going to do. He'll at least know that, my mom and dad's property is there if he decides he wants to come and be a part of that. If it gets to that point. It may not. Like I've said before, we could see a lot of deaths all over the country this time around, or we may not see as many as we are concerned that we might see this time around. It could taper off and then mutate and come back in the fall and start wiping everybody out with a vengeance at that point, like it did 102 years ago. We just don't know yet exactly how this is all going to play out. Unfortunately, we just have to wait and see. We do know that Governor Cuomo of New York did bring out the National Guard for New Rochelle. So, and how many states have already declared a state of emergency because of this? I'm sorry, but I can't help but feel once the Guard is called out for any reason, whether they're calling it martial law or not, that's what it is. It may be a mild form of it, but it can grow in severity as time goes on. And it very well might. It might not. We don't know. So, once again, the best thing that we can do for ourselves and our family is to be as prepared as we can possibly be. Because we don't know if it's going to get to a point that we are going to have to just stay inside for an undetermined period of time that we don't know how long it's going to last. And if that's the case, then what you don't have, you don't have. So have as much as you can of everything that you need on a daily basis right now on hand for as long as you can possibly have enough to last for. And that includes water, because we don't know how bad this is going to get this time around. We just don't know. If it does get to the point that everyone in the country is either sick, dying, or dead, like I've said before, there won't be anybody to operate to operate the utility companies. So the water won't be running if the lights aren't on. So you're going to need to have both. Medical supplies, first aid, everything that you need on a daily basis right now, you need to have an ample supply for a prolonged period. So we just have to wait and see what happens with John, what he is or what he's not going to do in the long haul. Like I said, he's flighty. I'm not expecting that this is going to turn into a situation where he's going to actually be part of a community in Bullitt County with me, my family, what have you, because I know him. This could turn into that. It might not. I'm not expecting one way or the other, or even hoping for that matter. Anyway, we'll see what happens. Till next time, be at peace. You don't have to be scared if you're prepared. Be in prayer, trust in God, and just keep on praying for His will to be done, not yours, because that is always the best way to go. Till next time, Bro Ed the Red, signing out.